Welcome back, everyone. I don't know about you, but it seems like every week you follow a story or two about the changing face of retail, consumer habits, buying habits, and what's going on out there. Of course, you hear about the Amazons of the world, and they sound bigger than life in reality. You've got downtowns, you've got malls. Well, right here in our own community, the Aviation Mall, which I think was founded in the 70s, right?
1975, yep.
1975, really changed the culture and the face of the Queensbury region when it first came out. Fast forward, we're now 2018 with the changes that I mentioned in consumer habits and whatever. What's going on at Aviation Mall? Well, they made one major move. They have a brand new general manager who's joining me today. This is James Griffith. Welcome, James.
Thank you very much.
Very nice to have you here. And we're going to talk about what's going on at Aviation Mall, some of the changes, and so I think some things you'd be very interested in. Let's talk about you first, okay?
Yeah.
You come from the hospitality industry.
That's correct.
Something has to be seriously wrong with you to be in hospitality.
Yeah, I was in the hospitality industry since I was 16 years old.
No kidding.
I managed a couple properties in the Saratoga Market, Holiday Inn Express, Clifton Park, Hyatt Place at Exit 12 in Malta. So, it takes a special person to be in the hospitality industry, absolutely.
It does. I'm going to make a transition here, but before I do, I just want to know, did Mrs. Smith ever complain about her soap or her towels?
Her pillows, her soap, her towels.
Or his.
or the noise down the hall, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
I think I might have been the noise down the hall.
you and me both, yeah.
I have a feeling. So you decided to segue that experience after all those years into this position. First, why'd you do it? And secondly, what are the correlations?
So, first reason why I did it was I saw an opportunity, especially with shopping centers. The retail apocalypse, as they are calling it. I didn't see that there was going to be this change. I felt that I could put my name on something and make a change in our market, and I saw some individuals moving up to taking positions in the North Country in the Lake George region, and I felt that I could make that change and help to improve a shopping center that I used to go to a lot when I was in high school.
When you were younger, yeah, I bet.
So similarities, they're big buildings, a hotel is maybe 100,000 to 200,000 square feet. A mall's, maybe a little bit larger, 630,000 is our mall, 630,000 square feet. So there's a lot of operational things that are the same. But
you know what, James? I would think interfacing with people.
We're
joking about Mr. and Mrs. Smith there, but it's really true. You get to see, you really are face to face with the public.
You're face to face with the public. You're face to face with your tenants. So that's what I was going to say next. Was the interaction with the people. One of the first things that I do on property is I go walk the mall every morning. Our mall walkers are there. I stop. They're like a part of the center. But I'm also stop and talk to the tenants and see how they're going. I do a double check on Mondays and see how sales went over the weekend. Especially if it's been raining. Things are a little bit better for us if they're when it's raining. So, but yeah, there's a lot of similarities and understanding how to resolve conflict, customer service recovery, listening. Listening is a very big part of it. So, I've always reached out to the local media to find out more and engage with our public audience to see what we can do to improve the center.
When I opened up the interview here, I was talking about how you tend to hear in media, right? Chasing the shiny object is what we always say.
Right.
Amazon is the shiny object, but in reality, those sales pale in comparison to face-to-face retail.
Absolutely. So Amazon and the online retail industry only makes up about 12 to 13% of the industry, the retail industry currently. We still over 85% is still done face-to-face.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it's very important for us to continue to develop those relationships and understand how we can improve their experience when they come to the center.
Well, do you know what? That leads me to another question. You used the word that I had written down here, that the mix in a mall or a center now is changing.
Yes, absolutely.
So you have a lot of retail stores, but those retail operators could be national retailers like the Targets of the world, one of your anchors, or it could be a mom and pop. And what I mean by that is a locally sourced business.
Absolutely.
And then there's the other side, which is, I call the experience side,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Which is, it could be a restaurant. It could be a center for veterans. It could be a tax advisory
Yep.
place or
Yep.
something, right?
Yeah.
Healthcare.
So, about a decade ago, malls were, roughly around 95% retail. That's changed a lot in the last decade. It's more so about 70% retail, and the other 30% is entertainment, services, dining. It's an opportunity for us to increase that experience. Now, the individuals or the tenants that are doing very well in the center, those are the ones that have great customer service. When you walk into
That's right, true.
when you walk into a store, for example, we have Jonathan Reed's up there.
That's right.
You go in and you see Jeff and Dick up at Jonathan Reed's, you're not going to get through that store without somebody asking you. And it's funny, when I walk in the store and they're talking to me, I can see their eyes go to a customer when they walk in. So I know that's my time to step out and let them do their thing. So we have a lot of successful stories up there in regards to great customer service, and those are the stores that are operating really well up there.
Well, you know what? You're new to the position. As you settle in, I absolutely want you to come in, because one of the things that I've been talking to other people in the community about was sort of your drive to be better part of the community. And that can manifest itself in any number of different ways, joining the local chambers and the clubs and things like that, but making the center available to the needs of the community.
Absolutely.
As well. And I know from other people I've spoken to that is going to be one of your priorities.
Yeah. So when I got up to Aviation, one of the first things I wanted to do was take the experience that I had working in hospitality and get involved with the Chamber of Commerce, get involved with the local county boards, going to the Tourism Association meetings, working with the hotels. The reason for that was to help develop and create and be involved in part of what they were trying to do, and not just be the mall or the center.
Monolith.
Exactly.
That's really, think of the older days,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
It's what they were.
Right.
It
exactly.
was the rest of us, and then there was the mall.
Yeah.
I'm just glad to see that. You're going to bring a very real nice change to the area. Welcome to the area. It's very nice to have you here.
Thank you.
And you're welcome anytime. Come on in and tell us what you're doing up
Excellent.
there.
Excellent.
Okay.
Very
nice,
cool.
nice to have you here.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome. All right. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.